Hey guys, welcome back to another video over here on the Chinese Zodiac and Horoscopes. Today we're going to be doing a reading for all you guys born in the year of the dragon. It is of course Karmic Wednesdays, so we're doing the karmic signs, the dragon and the snake. As always, if you want to know more about the karmic signs and more details about them and how I use them in the card readings, then hit that subscribe button because we will be doing videos for that in the future. But for now, we're going to see how all you dragon dudes and dudettes are doing out there in YouTube world today. We're just going to shuffle these up, move them around a little bit, get a little bit of a feeling, see how things are going. We're going to stop. Oh, we're going to actually have to shuffle them properly first, or at least hold on to them long enough to shuffle them. I do this with my eyes closed. Whoa, jeez. I do this with my eyes closed, so you'll have to forgive the fact that I've just dropped an entire deck of cards. But we will shuffle them up again regardless, and we're going to stop about there. We're going to take that one from the bottom, we're going to take that one from the middle, we're going to take that one from the top. What have we got? Okay, so we've got two whites and a black. So we're going to start off quite positive, but we're going to move into this negative space. Negative doesn't always mean that, you know, it's going to be all doom and gloom. Black isn't always an attack after all, but white isn't always all right either. It's all about the compatibility as we flip them over. We've got some change coming in though. We've got that catalyst card, the pig. Now the pig and the dragon are actually quite good. They do, you know, good compatibility. They do get along quite well. The dragon and the bull have similar traits in some ways. You know, they are quite honest people. They both value sincerity and commitment. They work passionately for what they believe in. You know, there's a lot of things that they will sort of see in each other that they like about each other because they're very similar in that way. The pig, of course, is a compatible card, not just because of it being a pig, but also because of the catalyst that it is. It's a slow change which dragons can adapt to, which is now what you are looking at, is this change moving in. Now dragons are okay with all the catalyst cards to some degree. They'll take it on the chin, they'll adapt, they'll grow, they'll move and resolve what they need to in order to, you know, handle that change. That catalyst card, the pig, coming in is slow. It's not going to be as bad as it would be for other signs, and I think right now there's no serious conflicts coming to arise from this. I think right now what you need to remember is that as egotistical and as pompous as you can be, it may be far better for you to kind of keep it cool and try and be calm and collected in the face of, I don't know, some conflicts that may arise. Right now, being in this positive place, it would be so easy for somebody to disrupt that and to, you know, change that for you and influence that for you, especially as you're focusing on this change as it starts to move in. As you're watching the change move in, it's like you're watching the tide roll in. And at any one time, somebody could push you in the water and you can retaliate by kicking off, getting all angry and annoyed, or you could just shake it off and just laugh it off and remain in that positive place. That's a good catalyst card as well because it is shifting you into this positive area here as it moves you forward. There's that white tiger. It's not the first time this has appeared this week. A lot of people needing some sort of protection emotionally, and that's what that tiger offers. The tiger and the dragon, they do get on incredibly well, and they are fated to be quite successful when they come together. I think right now it would be very easy for you to get agitated with that pig, that catalyst, but as you can see it coming, the agitation will pass. So by the time it gets to you, you'll be in a sort of phase of acceptance. The tiger and the pig are also soulmate cards together. So those two are actually on their own soulmate line. So there's also more to this and universal kind of things into play here than we originally kind of anticipated with just a catalyst. The catalyst isn't just happening, but the tiger is there to actually foresee it and make sure that it goes smoothly and well. So you don't really necessarily have anything to look, you know, you don't have anything to kind of look out for right now. You don't have to worry so much because that tiger has got your back, and that tiger will have your back because the tiger and the dragon, as I say, go together quite well. It could be a time right now for you to be very vocal about how you feel, because if you don't, people will misunderstand you. You know, you need to be very kind of open to communication, open to expressing yourself. Clashes will result if you allow misunderstandings to go unchallenged. Don't let people assume the worst. Put them right, put them in their place, correct them. it's easy to say, say it as it is or be blunt and honest. And when it comes to it, you might be reserved because you don't want to hurt someone's feelings, or you don't want to, be the bearer of bad news. But that's sometimes what you have to do. Sometimes you've just got to be, a bit ballsy with it and just say, this is how it is. There's not really a lot you can do to change it. So suck it up, buttercup, and deal with it. And of course, people aren't going to like it when you put that to them like that. But at the same time, they're going to like it a lot less if you sugarcoat it, and then they realize that it's just a sugar coating and you haven't been real with them. You can pride yourself with being blunt and real with people. It's what you are, it's who you are. You're truthful, you're honest, you're going to put it as it is and say it as it is. So you need to focus on that wholeheartedly right now, putting it as it is, putting it as it should be, and not sugarcoating it. Basically saying, listen up, listen to me now, this is what's going on, like it or lump it, and if you don't like it, tough titties. Because you're the one that's realistic, you're the one that's logical, you're the one that is like quick thinking, and you are open to all possibilities all at once in any shape or form. So when other people are stuck in their ways or stuck in a place of not being able to kind of figure something out, because I guess in some ways they feel stuck themselves or not educated or experienced enough to do so, they'll start pussyfooting about, they'll start walking on eggshells, they'll start being all kind of defeatist. This is then your time to come in and say, no, enough is enough, and push them out of this time, push them through this phase, get them through this, and get it to a place, I suppose, in some ways back to a level of normality. And there's that black card coming in there, which is the rat, which is actually a compatible card for you because that rat is in your affinity triangle. So the black is definitely not an attack in this example. And again, it's about looking after yourself and pre-planning through this phase that you're going through. The rat can see that there is a change on the horizon. It can see that you're going through this kind of, this phase, as I say, and it can see that you are the power that needs to be the one that puts it straight. You can't avoid this, because if you do, you're going to get dragged into it anyway. And then if you get dragged into it unwillingly and you're out of control of the situation, then you're going to hate it even more. And I suppose in some ways, kick back, push back, not accept it as much as you would have done if it was your idea in the first place. The rat and the dragon go together really, really well. They're very compatible. They have that kind of, I suppose in some ways, similar strengths and outlook on life. They have a very big kind of work ethic, and when they put their two heads together, there is sort of like a good synergy there. There is a good result and benefits to come from that. The dragon possesses this abundance of strength. You have a visionary way of thinking. Rats are there to remind you to be resourceful with this and to have that positive attitude. Again, you need to have that positive attitude, because that is one of your assets. You are the positive karmic card. So as you go through this, being blunt, honest, and putting people in their place, just do it in a positive way. It's okay to tell people they're being a dick, but do it in a way that they're not necessarily going to get offended. And you have the way to do that because you're very linguistic. You're very smart with the words you use. You're a bit of a wordsmith in that respect. So craft yourself some lovely words, put them in a nice little welcome package, and go and smack these people in the face with it until they realize that, there is better ways to do things, or there are ways that you can get things done to pull yourself through this slump, and not everybody needs to walk around miserable, hanging their heads down low. You need to be blunt, you need to be brutal, you need to be honest. People will respect you and admire you more if you're like that than sugarcoating it. Stay away from sugarcoating it, my lovely dragon people. We are not going to go down that road. Stay true to yourself. And we'll see how that pans out for you next week, when we come back next Wednesday and do another reading for you guys born in the year of the dragon. Thanks for watching. We'll be back later on today, and we'll be doing a reading for the other karmic sign in the negative, or the feminine, which is the snake. So if I don't see you then, I'll see you next week. Thanks for watching, guys. Love and peace.